What is good, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and I'm back at you with another video. And I know I've been gone for a while, been having nothing but issues with the car. I will explain what's been going on, so I haven't been posting. And you know, I appreciate all the support. I've had people reaching out asking if I'm good, when I'm coming back, and as you can see, I'm coming back. But the car's been sitting for about a year now, and you can tell it is disgusting. I mean, disgusting. It hasn't even been washed this whole time. It is filthy, but yeah, it's still here. I'm still here, and I'm gonna be replacing my alternator in today's video. So the big issue with this car has been electrical issues. I've had nothing but problems with electrical for a long time. Me and a few friends tried to figure it out. We couldn't figure it out. I finally paid a shop to do it, got the car back up and running, drove it for about 4 days. Starter started having issues, got that dealt with. Drove it for about a week after that, and now the alternator is gone. So we are going to be replacing the alternator in today's video, and I am going to be back posting to this channel. I'm not sure as how often, but probably like once a month, maybe a little bit sooner than that. But I am going to be back. I'm going to be having Grom content, Mustang content. I've been thinking about selling this car. I'm not too sure what else I want to do with it, but we're going to get the alternator replaced. We're going to get it back running. We're going to clean it, drive it. I do have more content I want to post for this car, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to sell it or not, but you know, well, let's get into it. If you guys don't want to hear me blabber, just want to see the alternator, how to replace it, let's get into it. So first thing first, disconnect your battery. I'm about to do that right now. After you disconnect your battery, we are going to take the intake off. And if you have a stock intake, it's going to be a little different, but I'm going to get the battery disconnected and intake off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so battery is disconnected. I got my cold air intake out. Yours is going to be a little different if you still have a stock one. There's plenty of videos on how to do that, but there is also this little air duct in here, if you can see. I will get better lighting in a second, but this just pulls out pretty easy. Just gotta wiggle it out. I'm gonna get this out, and then I'll show you guys how to get the alternator out. Alright, so you can see the alternator is right there. You're gonna have to take the serpentine belt off, which is just a 15mm bolt. I can get the light on it right here, this thing right here, and you just go counterclockwise and take the belt off. I have a new belt, so I'm gonna be replacing the belt. And then let's see if I can get the light to shine down there. You're gonna have to take the pulley off, and there's a 13mm bolt right here where my finger is to get to the bolt that's behind the pulley. So I'm gonna get that off real quick, and once you have that off, there's only 2 bolts that hold on the alternator, and then there's a boot. There is a boot right here that you want to disconnect. Take this bolt off, and then there's a plug right here that you're going to want to undo after you get this off. So I'm going to get the pulley off, and then I'll update you guys. And the pulley bolt is a 13mm, and just like that, the pulley is off. Like I said, there's only one 13mm bolt right there, and it's easy to get off. Put that to the side, and then now you have access to that bolt and that bolt that the pulley was blocking. Well, the pulley was blocking that one bolt down there. So I'm gonna get this little bolt off, which is a 13mm. Just take it off, pull the boot off, and then pull the wire off. So alright, so I got this bolt off. Like I said, it's a 13, and then you just get the plug off right here, and this is it. And it's just a little tab on the back, if you can see it, that you just push in. It's kind of a little pain in the butt to push in. Get that off, and then you can come over here, and I would loosen this bolt first. Let's see. Let me get a good view for you guys. this bolt right here first. Or just take it off and then take the one off down there. I'm gonna do that real quick. And you're just gonna wiggle the alternator out this way and up. That way you don't have to take the coolant hoses off and drain your coolant, because that's never any fun. Alright, alternator is out. It's a pain in the butt to get out. Just wiggle it through like this opening here. You're gonna have to move this. That was a workout getting it out, but just, you know, reverse the process now. I'm gonna throw the new alternator in, and I'll show you guys the new alternator real quick. Old one. This is the new one in here. I'll link where I got it from. I'm gonna throw it in real quick. All right, now that I caught my breath from getting the old alternator out, I have the new one in. And what I would do is, you're gonna want to line it up right here, get this like put on, and then don't put this bolt on or this nut on yet. What you're gonna want to do is get the bolt down here. Let's see if I can get a good view on it. This bolt right here that I'm pointing at, right here, you're gonna want to hand tighten it. Make sure you get some threads in so you don't cross thread it, if I could talk. And then snug it up, and then put this nut on, snug this nut up, and then tighten that up all the way, tighten this up all the way, and then you're gonna put these back on. And I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna put the belt back on, and I'll show you guys. All right, so new alternator is in. Make sure you put the little cap back on with the nut, and then the clip back in there. And the last thing you're gonna wanna do is put your pulley back on, which is this thing. And my kit came with a new one. I just swapped over the Stita pulley that I have and got a whole new set of this, but it has a nipple on the back right here, if you can see, and there is a slot on the timing cover that has a nipple, so just make sure you get the nipple in the hole right there. That's what she said. And then bolt it back down. It's 13mm. I'm gonna do that. And last step, we'll be putting the belt back on. And just like that, everything is back on. Pulley's on. Make sure you tighten everything down. Alternator's on. The wire and the little connector are on. The only thing left to do is put the belt back on, and then the cold air intake, and then plug the battery back in. And my kit I ordered from American Muscle came with a new belt, so we're gonna throw this belt on over the old one that I had. The old one was a little old and scratched up, so I'm gonna throw the belt on. And I'm not gonna show you guys how to do the belt. I will post a picture of the diagram that shows you how it goes, because it's dumb. Putting the belt back on is probably the worst part, honestly. So I'm gonna get that done, put the cold air intake back in, plug the battery back in, and I'll show you guys when everything is done. All right, and just like that, the belt is back on. Like I said, I'll post a diagram of a picture. It's kind of hard, but it goes around the main thing. Yeah, I'll just post a diagram. It's hard to see every which way it goes, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to put on. Not too bad. I'm gonna put the cold air intake back on, connect the battery, see if it starts. And if you guys have made it to the end, I appreciate it so much. The starter worked, car's up and running. It's been running for a while. I filmed this video probably like 5 months ago, maybe a little less. It's been a while. Starter works great. I know the video was a little shaky because my stabilizer was off. That is my bad. Next one will be better. And the video could have been a little better. I'm a little rusty, haven't filmed for a while, and as you can see, that's why I'm doing the outro in my room, because I completely forgot to film an outro. But I appreciate you guys so much checking up on me, seeing if I'm still alive, asking when I'm going to be posting content. I appreciate that so much. And we're going to get back to it. But if you guys would please hit the subscribe button and get this channel to 1,000 subs, I would appreciate that so much. We're so close, and I appreciate it so much. But, you know, at the beginning I said I was going to think about selling the car. Still not too sure what I'm going to do. If I do keep it, I'm probably going to take the bags off and go coilovers, and that would be the next thing I do to the car, because I still have a supercharger sitting in storage that I have not put on the car yet, with the fuel system and a bunch of other stuff for it. So if I decide to keep it, we're going to go that route, and I'm going to take the bags off to go coils and just make it a more solid car. But like I said, the car is running. It's having a little, a little rough idle issues right now that I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It's not throwing a check engine light, so it's always fun. But we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll get the car up and running perfect again, and I will be posting more content. I'm sorry that I've left you guys hanging for like 2 years now. It's been a while, been a minute. If you're still here watching, I appreciate it so much. And if you've made it this far, please comment down that you're still here. I would appreciate it. But if you would like, comment, subscribe, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Also, if you guys want to keep up with me, I have a gaming YouTube channel where I post Call of Duty content, mostly zombies content, but once Verdansk comes back out, I'm going to be live streaming and posting content on there. So if you want to keep up with me, go ahead and follow that channel, subscribe to it. I will link it down below. And I'm also going to live stream on Twitch too, so I will link that down below if you guys want to keep up with me outside of the car stuff, because besides cars, I love gaming. If you guys are into gaming and you like Call of Duty or any other games I'll probably be streaming, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the Twitch. I would appreciate it so much. But like I said, catch you in the next one. Peace.